Wish what the boxes look like this year. I mean, I knew they did that, but I'm kind of uh, I'm not interested. But I'm curious why they made the change. Like, I don't under. I thought the boxes were great for finest, Bowman's best. I thought that. I wonder if that means they're gonna change what the boxes for Bowman Chrome look like. I mean, because it's the same, was always the same box design. So we'll see. I'm gonna share the links here real quick, and we'll get going. Into YouTube, and let's get the Facebook link. Also, for anybody that's been missing the breaks, like just barely missing them, I have at least 7 more cases. I wonder if that means they're good. Like bare minimum 7 more cases. That's what Wave 2 is. I asked for even more from Wave 2, so we'll see if they give it to me. We also have 10 cases of Trinity. I know Trinity filled in 1 day or so. I'm going to switch the price list a little bit. I realized looking at the market that the Pirates Skeens is selling for a lot more, so the Pirates are going to go up. The Reds are going to go up a little bit with Ellie in there. Although that'll lower the price of some other teams, and maybe that'll get it filled a little bit quicker. But I'll dynamically change that price a little bit based on what people are grabbing in the group team-wise. I was actually surprised that the Rays were the last team to be taken, especially with Caminero. Plus, they have Braylor Guerrero, who's one of the guys they're very the Rays put a lot of money into Guerrero. I know his numbers are not fantastic, but the Rays are a poverty franchise. It's kind of like the Pirates, like with Shaylin Polanco. Like, Polanco eventually is going to get called up by the Pirates. It's just a matter of time because they put too much money into him for him not to ever make it to the pros. Plus, I think he has some of these guys that sign internationally have like a guaranteed stint in the majors at some point in time, unless they like flake out at a certain point, I think. Anyway, let me straighten this up real quick and we'll get rolling. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020 Ben Barter, the card. Give him a nice rub on the 8 boxes. It's 8 boxes. Each box there's tiered base now, so there's a common, uncommon, and rare. I don't know how much that changes. I don't know how many people have watched breaks. I don't watch other people break because I find other people boring. I mean, I guess I'm semi-interesting to talk to, but man, some other people are just boring as hell. I don't even know how people get in their breaks. I mean, I guess it's maybe just product availability. I just don't understand why they did this, because there's like a platform in the box. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, why? What a waste of cardboard. Anyway, the pack's open. Good luck to everybody. Giving everybody a chance to get in here real quick because we don't have a lot of viewers. I wonder, did my comment not post? Just giving everybody a chance to get in here. I'm really confused why we're so low on people. The link works perfect. Alright, we'll get rolling in here. Good luck to everybody. Hey, how you doing, Matthew? We're going to have Andres Jimenez, Morel, Sal Frelick, Evan Carter, Jackson Merrill. We got Sal Frelick on the 27 out of 35 to the Brew Crew. And that's going to go to Tim Marchant. On the green out of 35 for Frelick. We're going to have it followed up by Riley Green. 38 out of 250 on the purple to the Tigers. That's going to go to Clay Whitener. Then we're going to have the checkerboard McClanahan. We have a 40 out of 99 Marco Luciano on the finest rookies. That's going to go to the Giants and Brian Thomas. And then we're going to get the Junior Caminero base autograph. I really like how the card design is this year. It's going to go to the Rays and Phillip Lemons. Hey, nothing, Brent. We have Spencer Steer, Blake Snell, Varsho, Colt Keith, Lee, Verlander. We have Ruiz on the refractor, Colton Keith on the is this numbered or is this just Baseball's Finest on the Jollof? I don't know if this is supposed to be numbered or not. It's not numbered. It's just blue. I'll top load it. Why not? We have Matt Olson on the Baseball Finest, Yander Diaz, Correa, Josh Jung, Foscue, Noelvi Marte. I have Albies. I have Lawrence Butler on the color match, 17 out of 75. I don't know why this green is... Is it because Sal Frelick's... Oh, Sal Frelick's an uncommon, so the green's lower number. Interesting. So I guess that's something to watch for. Anyways, Butler out of 75 on the green. We got Bobby Witt Jr. On the uncommon refractor, we're going to have Cody Bellinger. Finest timelines on the Mike Piazza. Ronald Acuna Jr., Perez, Yamamoto, Curtis Mead, Brian Reynolds, Zach Chaloff. I have Royce Lewis. 220 out of 325. I have Lee on the checkerboard going to the Giants. Got Noelvi Marte. We have our rivals, Evan Carter, Nico Horner, a Rosarena, Mackenzie Gore McNeil, a Rays. Got Will Smith, Jackson Holiday on the 121 out of 250 to the Orioles. It's going to go to Mike Fick and the O's. Nice hit there. Churio on the checkerboard. Looks like that might be like almost one per pack. So I don't know how rare that actually is. Look at the arrivals die cut. Evan Carter because he's a rookie top loaded as well. So I don't think that's necessarily a hit. We're going to have the Bright Corbin Carroll, the arrivals Curtis Mead, Raleigh, Wade Jr., Soto, Jimenez, Bobby Witt, Aaron Judge, Tatis, Torkelson. We have Noelvi Marte on the 76 out of 150 for the Reds. Got Justin Verlander, Aaron Judge. I have Jason Dominguez and Trey Cabbage on the second autograph of the box. It's going to be a refractor auto. Seemed like a pretty solid start for the first box. Maybe I'm wrong, but seemed pretty solid. We'll see what we get into in the other boxes. Seemed like a good start, though. The second auto is the Angels. It's going to you. Get into Luis Robert, Mountcastle, Sean Murphy, Colton Cowser, J-Rod. We have Rizzo on the purple, Sheehan on the checkerboard, Zach Chaloff, and then we're going to have a 136 out of 150 in the Tyler Fitzgerald on the blue auto. Nice hit for the Giants. as Fitzgerald is super hot. Brian Thomas. Then we have Anthony Rizzo on the purple. The Yankees, J-Rod, Luciano, Arenado, Shota, Jackson Merrill, Tyreek Skubal, Logan Webb, Max Kepler, finest rookies, J-Rod, J-Dom, Tatis Jr., Cruz, Trout, Corbin Carroll, Lawrence Butler, Luis Castillo, Seager, Johnny DeLuca on the refractor, and Carlos Correa on the checkerboard. We're going to have the Hank Aaron on the finest timelines. Ellie De La Cruz on the insert. Lee, Bryant, Harper, J-Rod. Going to have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Then we got a Mark McGwire on the finest moments going to the Cardinals. That's going to go to Austin Enfinger. Who really wasn't hitting much whenever he's getting in Topps Chrome, so nice to see him get a hit there. We're going to have Castillo out of 200 on the blue. We have Blake Snell, PCA, Churio, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Ellie, Henderson, CES, MJ Melendez, Kepler. And then we're going to have the Jackson Churio on the 28 out of 99 of the Brewers on the blue checkerboard. That's a nice hit right there too, man. We're just... This product's nuts. At least from the first two boxes. We're also going to get a blue J.P. Crawford, 65 out of 99 for the Mariners. That is a Fitzgerald, Tim Greer. Next to it is a Big Mac Mark McGwire, full steroids, 98 edition. I believe that's when he hit the 62nd home run. We have Jackson Holiday, Lawler. I have Rojas, Contreras. Have Yelich, Castellanos, Acuna Jr., Shota, Davis Schneider, Varsho. We have Derek Jeter on the finest timelines. Tristan Gray and Victor Scott. So we got a bonus autograph in that box. So we got the Tristan Gray bonus auto. The 241 out of 250 on the Davis Schneider. It is a blue out of 150, Brian. It's a blue. Alright, that's going to be the second box. Sorry, let's get more sleeves. He'll get sleeved. Oh, you're being a smartass because he's overrated. Because like, you sent me that thing about him being overrated. I mean, it's not wrong. He is the most overrated shortstop of all time, just like Pete Rose is the most overrated baseball player of all time. Same thing. Might have to just be the same player. The most overrated middle infielders. History of baseball. Yeah, I see that. I was going to say. I have Leiter, Nola, Alvarez, Vermilliard, McCutcheon, Andrew Abbott on the blue out of 99, Lane Thomas, Gunner, Luis Castillo on the 9 out of 75 green. Going to go to the Mariners and Ryan Graves. Yeah, the second case will be after this, and then we'll run Leaf, and hopefully the third case will be filled by the time I'm done with Leaf. Andrew Abbott there on the blue. And we're going to get Kyle Schwarber, Garrett Cole, Eddie Rodriguez, Dominic Canzone, Barrios, and Jackson Holiday. Hunter Green, Yelich. I have Sandy Koufax, probably whenever he crushed it in the World Series. We have Finest rookies on Luciano. I have Francisco Lindor, Arenado, Shota, Jackson Merrill, Tyreek Skubal, Luis Robert, Vinny Pasquantino out of 125, Henry Davis on the refractor. Got Pete Alonso, Nolan Shiano, Mason Wynn, Suzuki, Trey Cabbage, J-Dom, and Pereira. They did a really good job on the design, Rob. We have Marco Luciano. Got Brian Reynolds out of 250. Nick Castellanos. Evan Carter. Nolan Shiano. Yu Darvish. Bryce Harper. J-Rod. Guerrero. Mike Trout. I have Corbin Carroll. I have a 3 out of 20 Jordan Westberg on the rare. Nice hit there. The Orioles All-Star going to Mike Fick. Brian Reynolds on the purple. Pirates. We have Curtis Mead, PCA. We have Shota. Brian Mountcastle, Murphy, Cowser, Bryant, Walker. Ronnie Mauricio on the blue. It's going to be a 67 out of 150. I have Ellie De La Cruz, Devers. And I have Davis Schneider. Then we have Zach Remilliard, 132 out of 150. The White Sox. Into box 4. Yeah, they had a pretty boring design for Finest. Even Bowman's Best has been pretty stale, so I'm assuming Bowman's Best is going to be good too. We have Luis Robert, Mountcastle, Murphy, Cowser, Chris Bryant. We're going to have Jordan Lawler on the 78 out of 99. Going to go to the Diamondbacks on the purple checkerboard. Go to Brandon Kelly on the Lawler. Jonathan India, Noelvi Marte. And we have a Gunnar Henderson that was stuck to the back of the Noelvi Marte Arrivals. It's going to be a 6 out of 25 on the Gunnar for baseball's finest. Nice color match going to Mike Fick and the Orioles. Adolis Garcia, Yastrzemski, Arenado, Shota, Jackson Merrill, Skubal, Cowser. We have C.J. Abrams and Yamamoto. C.J. Abrams on the 130 out of 250 to the Nationals. I have the Nolan Ryan, the 7th no-hitter he threw. We have Taylor Colway for the Padres on the autograph. We have Rooker, Suzuki, Cabbage, J-Dom, Pereira, Luciano. Zach Jaloff on the 13 out of 25. Going to go to the A's. And that's going to Ed Gonzo. Nice hit there. We have Lindor. We have the Mazeroski home run. Bobby Witt. Blackman, Holiday, Leiter, Nola, Alvarez, Remilliard. We got Aaron Judge out of 150. Yuri Perez. We have Soto and Yamamoto, and then Colton Cowser. Judge out of 150. Garrett Cole, Rodriguez, Canzone, Barrios, Corbin Carroll. We got Jackson Holiday out of 49. We have Austin Riley, Lawler. We have Carson Spires for the Reds. Go to Chuck. We have Jackson Holiday on the blue checkerboard, 46 out of 49. Going to the O's. We have Corbin Carroll, Hunter Green, Wisdom, Rafaela, Kierstead, Caminero, Shohei, Evan Carter. We have McLean, and then McLean on the refractor. And then Yoshida. There has not been any Guardians yet. We have Castellanos, Ellie, Henderson, CES, Gosman, Jonathan India, JP Crawford, Yamamoto. We have JP Martinez for the Rangers. Out of 250 on the India. Got Freddie Freeman, Lawrence Butler, Luis Castillo, Seager, Contreras, Yelich, Patrick Wisdom, Gunnar Henderson. We have J-Rod, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Byron Buxton. Colt Keith, Lee, Verlander, Andre Jimenez, Morel, Rafael Cedene, Rafaela. We're going to have Henry Davis, Garrett Cole, J-Dom, Dylan Cease, MJ Melendez, Kepler, Snell, Varsho. We have Ellie on the, whatever the FFD is. Die cut, which this card just looks nuts. So. Going to the Reds. On whatever this insert is. I'm assuming it's something rare. It's the only one we've seen in the case. I'm wondering if it's like a case hit or something. We'll put it up for right now. We have Dominic Canzone, CES, Riley Green, Ellie, and Brian Rocchio. We got Curtis Mead, Reynolds, Jaloff, Jung, Correa, Jack Leiter. On the blue, one of the Rangers out of 200. Dominic Canzone on the blue checkerboard out of 99. I have Eddie Rodriguez on the purple. 32 out of 250 for the Pirates. We have Jollof, Austin Wells, Sal Frelick again, Carter, Perez, Yamamoto, Langford, Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 150, MJ Melendez. I have Jason Dominguez. Last card is Dansby Swanson. We have Jordan Lawler on the finest rookies. Go to Brandon Kelly. Acuna on the purple checkerboard. That's going to be a 50 out of 150. Going to put 5 boxes in. The box 6. I have Henry Davis, Logan Webb, DeLuca, Keibert Ruiz, Quan. We have Luciano, Jazz Chisholm, Cody Bellinger. We got Sonny Gray on the 87 out of 125 on the purple. Going to the Cardinals. Luciano out of 75 on the green. We have Rojas, Moreno, Acuna Jr., PCA, Pena, Lindor, Marquez, Colton Keith, and Noelvi Marte. We have PCA, Victor Scott, Rafaela, Kjerstad, Caminero, Cole, Eddie Rodriguez, Junior Caminero again, McClanahan, Judge. Xander Bogaerts on the baseball's finest for the Padres on the purple. 24 out of 125. Go to Chuck and the Padres. Spencer Steer, Jackson Chourio, Royce Lewis, Otani, Green, Patrick Wisdom, Jackson Holiday out of 99, Lee. On the checkerboard, we're going to have another Mike Piazza, Ronnie Mauricio, and Yanner Diaz. We're going to get Nola, Alvarez or Milliard, Suzuki, Cabbage. We got Lee out of 250, Chris Bryant out of 325, Cowser, Merrill, Ronald Acuna Jr., Canzone, Barrios, Holiday, Leiter, Perderma. We have Lawler on the green. Then we're going to have Verlander. Corbin Carroll. And then Nico Horner again. It's the last card for Nico Horner. Back to back we have Yamamoto for the Dodgers. And that's going to go to Billy. Right here it is, Billy. I hope you're watching, buddy. I know you said you were cold. Here's where you start to heat up right here. Yamamoto on the auto. Got Lee out of 250 on the purple. We got Bryant out of 325 for the Rockies for Rui. And we got another Lawler, and this one's going to be a 13 out of 25. I think this is a rare green. Yep. Oh, try to double bag it up. You never double bag it. Then they rub together. Then you end up with a baby. If you know, you know. All right. Into box 7. Aaron Judge, Tatis Jr., Rosarena, Mackenzie Gore, Alcantara, Sean Murphy, Jaloff. We're going to have Caminero on the finest rookies. And we're going to have a 43 out of 50, Austin Riley. On the gold, going to go to the Atlanta Braves. Nice hit there. And then we're going to have Sean Murphy, 202 out of 325 to the Braves. And Mike. We got the Junior Caminero on the 18 out of 75 on the green rookie finest. That's going to go to Philip Lemons. Oh, nice. You said Dan hit the super for Yamamoto. I was going to say, did he hit the super autograph or just the super parallel? We have Austin Wells, Foscue, Marte, Albies, Jimenez, Witt Jr., Kierstad, Kepler. PCA, we have Evan Carter. I don't know what the difference is between them. One's blue and one's just, I guess, a refractor. We have Junior Caminero, Detmers, Lawler, Goriel Jr., Rodriguez, and Doyle. We're going to have Jazz Chisholm Jr., out of 150, Jaloff, Ellie De La Cruz. We have Derek Jeter, Julio Rodriguez, McNeil, Arrays, Smith, Riley Green, Devers. We're going to have Henderson on the purple checkerboard, Snell, Hank Aaron, Lee, O'Neill Cruz, Abrams, Wyatt Langford, Devin Williams, Kershaw, Ramirez, and Spencer Steer out of 250. .43 out of 150 on the Jazz. Chuck, he's been pretty hot as a Yankee. And another gunner on the bookend. 75 out of 75 on the purple checkerboard. We have Correa, Zach Jaloff again, Lee, Pasquantino, Alvarez, Manny Machado, Mason Wynn, Shohei Rochillo out of 200, Dalton Varsho. Finest rookie, that's going to be Jackson Holiday. The one Oreo you probably don't want to hit too right here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And then we have Austin Hayes in the 74 out of 99. Recently traded to the Phillies for Gregory Soto. On the Hayes. He's probably selling decent because Phillies fans are weird when it comes to buying things. 88 out of 200 for the Rochillo. And let's get into the last box. We have Grayson Rodriguez, Doyle, Pasquantino, Alvarez, Benintendi, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 50, Nick Lofton. On the checkerboard, Corbin Burns, another Junior Caminero. That's going to be a 23 out of 75 on the finest rookies. Nice hit there. We have Bobby Witt on the 14 out of 50. It's one of the Royals and Matt. Riley, Green, Devers, Detmers, Lawler, Goriel Jr., Jackson Chury on the refractor, Jimenez, Cowser, we're going to have the refractor arrivals, J-Dom, Kershaw, J-Ram, Moreno, Acuna Jr., PCA, Royce Lewis, Heston Kierstad. We're going to have a Mike Trout on the baseball finest. We got another Yamamoto, 92 out of 125 on the finest rookies. Look, I got no control what's in the boxes. I'm trying to pull Mets here. We have Martin. Oh, I forgot Austin Martin has a rookie card now. We have Machado, Wynn, Abrams, Langford, Devin Williams. We have Suzuki out of 150. Christopher Morel, Junior Caminero, Kyle Harrison, Yamamoto, DeLuca, Ruiz, Jackson Churio, Lewis, Shohei, Mike Yastrzemski, and Everson Pereira. Everson Pereira on the 28 out of 325. Sky Blue going to go to the Yankees. Suzuki on the purple checkerboard. Mike Yastrzemski on the 44 out of 200 for the Giants. Matt Olson, J-Dom, Moncada, Pena, Lindor, Davis, Webb, Devers, Canzone, Sal Frelick, Tatis Jr. I have Dane Myers and Altuve. Dane Myers, 132 out of 150. Canzone is going to be 182 out of 200 on the blue. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. It's going to be plentiful in finest. I guess those die cuts are a little bit more common, so we'll probably just sleeve those die cuts of the rookie since they seem to be the arrivals this card. They seem to be like one per pack. Thought they were a little bit more rare when we pulled the Evan Carter, which was the first one. All right, we got a Jack Leiter out of 200 on the blue. We're going to have Jonathan India out of 250, Judge out of 150 out of 250 Abrams, Lawler on the purple checkerboard, Mauricio out of 150. So I guess we did grab at least one Met. I'll say no ink those. I'm sorry. We have Brian Reynolds out of 250, Pasquantino out of 175, Abbott out of 99, Schneider out of 250, Crawford out of 99, Castillo out of 200. We have Rizzo out of 125, Churio on the checkerboard, Lee on the checkerboard, Royce Lewis out of 325, and Riley Green out of 250. We have Dominic Canzone out of 200. We have Yastrzemski out of 200, Suzuki out of 150 out of 325, Pereira. We have Yamamoto, that's going to be out of 125. We have Bobby Witt out of 50, Rochillo out of 200. Out of 75, Gunnar Henderson, Chisholm out of 150. We're going to have out of 250. Steer, we are going to have Caminero out of 75, Murphy out of 500. Out of 500. Out of 200, I believe. 325. It's 202 out of 325. We have Lawler out of 25. Then we're going to have Chris Bryant on the sky blue. Lee out of 250. Holiday out of 99. Bogarts out of 125. Luciano out of 75. Acuna out of 150. Out of 250. Rodriguez and Canzone out of 75. Into the autograph, we have Dane Myers out of 150. Austin Hayes out of 99. Sonny Gray out of 125. Martinez on the base. Spires on the base. Colway on the base, Milliard out of 150, Castillo out of 75, and Gray on the base. Getting into the cards on the hit board here. We have Jordan Westberg out of 20. We have Lawler on the base autograph. Jackson Churio on the blue checkerboard. We have Noelvi Marte out of 150. We have Butler out of 75. Jackson Holiday out of 49. Gunnar Henderson on the baseball's finest orange out of 25. Ellie on what seems to be a case hit. Number 1 first. Whatever this is. First Fire Department for FFD. I don't know. We have Jalaf out of 25. I know it's not First Fire Department, but I don't know what else it could stand for. We have Cabbage on the refractor. We have Holiday out of 250. Frelick out of 35. We have Marco Luciano on the finest out of 99. Big Mac, Mark McGuire. This is when he hit home run 61. No. Number 62, like I said, 9/8/1998. September 8th, 1998. We have Fitzgerald out of 150. Yamamoto on the base. Riley Green out of 50. Caminero on the base. And Caminero out of 75. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. Give me about 10 minutes or so to set up for the next case. We will run case number 2 here in a second. And then we'll run Trinity after that. And if we fill number 3 before I'm done breaking, we'll break that as well tonight. Appreciate y'all. See you in a little bit.